Hey, I'm Crystal Saturday, and I'm here to give you my review of 75 Hard. If you've been following my page, you know that I'm a 39-year-old mom of two, and I lost 70 pounds in 7 months this year, and I've been sharing my journey with you. Now that I've completed 75 Hard, I'm down 85 pounds in 8.5 months, and I am buffer than ever. So wanted to share with you guys what 75 Hard is, what I did, and my review. So let's get into it. Real quick, 75 Hard is a 75-day program where you have to follow 7 rules every single day or you fail. Those 7 rules are: you must get 1 outdoor workout every single day of 45 minutes. You must read 10 pages of a nonfiction self-improvement book. You must stick to a diet. No cheat meals, no alcohol. You must drink a gallon of water a day, and then you must do a second workout that cannot be close to the first workout by more than 4 hours, or less than 4 hours, excuse me. So I had to do that for 7 days. The diet that I stuck to is I kept my sugar below 35 grams of sugar, of added sugar a day, and I ate for my macros. And then the exercise plan that I did was every single morning I walked for 45 minutes. I actually bumped it up to jogging, and I would walk for about 2 miles and ran for a mile, and then bumped that up to eventually running all 3 miles. Then I got the stomach flu, so I went back down to walking, and that's okay. Then every single night I did a 45-minute full body dumbbell workout. That's right. And they were grueling. They were hard. At first, I couldn't do the entire workouts. I did what I could. I had to do the modified versions. I did less weight. I started with 5 pounds. I moved up to 8 pounds, and now I use 15-pound dumbbells, and now those are light. So this girl's getting a gym membership. But I didn't do a gym membership during 75 Hard because I felt like I needed to have a workout plan that I could just go straight into. I put my boys down every night, and then after they went to bed was when I got that workout in. And so going to the gym was really going to be too much of a hassle for me. I will link all of the workouts that I did below. I will link, the progression that I did them in, but I highly recommend them. I have a full body transformation from 75 Hard with doing the daily cardio, eating for my macros, and then of course these full body workouts that I pushed myself on. The days that now I couldn't do the full body workout 7 days in a row. I would have to, all 75 days in a row. I would about day 7, day 8 would be entirely too sore for a workout that night. And so I would do a 45-minute yoga workout. And then if that was too hard, I did a 45-minute deep stretch workout, which was phenomenal. And all of these are free on YouTube. You just search for 45-minute, whatever you're looking for. And that was the approach that I took because I didn't want to pay for a membership. I didn't want any extra deterrent for me. And so I kept it really simple. And the way that I actually tracked my diet on 75 Hard was I used an app called Macros First. It's free. You can scan the barcodes of food you buy. You can enter the recipes that you make. You can create the meals that you eat often that you can do a quick reference. And it helped me tremendously to just kind of take the thinking out of that part of it. And then the meals that I did, I kept a lot of it the same. Practically every morning I did a protein shake because it was great to have after my workout. I had cottage cheese snack in the mornings. I would do some variation of a deli turkey wrap or chicken bites on spinach, like a salad. So I just kept it simple. I really think that it's important to try and keep things like this as simple as possible. And if you're like me, a creature of habit, you don't mind eating everything over and over. So my approach to 75 Hard was I pushed it because at my stage in the journey, I had already lost 65 pounds when I started 75 Hard, and I had walked as much of the fat off that I felt like I could, and I knew I needed to start gaining muscle. And I just wanted a rigorous plan that I would just go hard to, and 75 Hard was what worked for me. I think part of my success with 75 Hard was that I took a week prior to starting the program, and I practiced, the walking outside, making sure how far I needed to go to get the 45 minutes, tracking the macros, making sure I already drank a gallon of water anyway, but how do I make sure I get that gallon of water in every single day? And I did a lot of things like having, big cups around the house to help me with that. So anything you can do to set yourself up for success the week ahead of time, highly recommend it. So now let's get to my review on 75 Hard. I think it was an amazing mental challenge, which it really is. I do think that I might have taken it a little too far with how hard I worked out, but I do a lot of things hardcore, so not surprised, but I do want to recommend to anybody else that just work in the active rest days a little more than I did, because I feel like maybe it would have been a little bit, a little bit easier is I guess the word I could say. I did get the stomach flu on day 59, which was a total bummer, but I made it through, continued to drink my water. The night that I was really down, I did a weightless arm workout in my bed. So I persevered, and I had a lot of support from my family. My husband is amazing. He was completely supportive of the journey, brought my children along on the walk. A lot of the time I either combined that morning walk with pushing my son to school, or I would, have them walking around in the neighborhood with me in the stroller. So I did what I had to do to make everything work, and then eventually had to start working out in the mornings before they got up. So I really had to push it. But overall, the program changed me. I just think that it's important to not go as hard, especially on the diet part, because I was starting to have a little bit of a weird relationship with food, and that's not normally how I've been. But I definitely now have healthier choices that I can turn to. I definitely have have changed the dessert options that I want. I don't even eat as much sugar. I don't even want the sugar, matter of fact, which is great. So overall, I think it's a great process. Just try not to go too hard on it. And then lastly, I don't know that I actually passed 75 Hard. I think I failed it. I think I failed it earlier on because I did not follow the podcast or anything like that. I just read the overarching rules, and they don't say specifically what diet. And so I ate for my macros. And sometimes I worked in what Andy Frisella called junk food. I had a chili cheese dog. I had a little Debbie cake when I was really low on my carbs for that day, and I didn't need any protein. And I needed fat. So it still kept me under my sugar intake for the day as well. So I want to be completely transparent that maybe technically I didn't complete 75 Hard, but I did 75 days of showing up hardcore after I had been putting in so much work all year long already. So I am ecstatic and proud of myself. And now I'm taking so much of what I learned from 75 Hard into my journey going forward. Definitely sticking with the 10 pages of self-improvement reading a day. Definitely going to do 2 workouts a day, but going to stick that just to 5 days a week. I'll do probably just cardio on the 6th day and then a full rest day. That's right. And today's my full rest day. So that's why I'm giving you the review. But I really believe in rest days for your muscle improvement and muscle growth. But I'm taking on, bringing with me the diet changes, completely eliminating soda from my diet, which is amazing. I have 6 to 12 ounces of soda once a month, which is phenomenal for me. So all of these changes I'm proud of, and I am happy to share any more with you guys. So just let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that this review was helpful.